Hey guys, this is Kerbeck Senpai. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about what we see here on the screen. This is Demon Slayer, the Infinity Castle movie. Me and my brothers and a couple of friends the other day just went to go see this movie. And when I say this movie was great, that's just a vast understatement. I'm trying to tell you guys, this movie has some great set pieces, amazing visuals. I almost felt like I was watching like a masterpiece, like a Studio Ghibli film. How amazing some of the scenes were, right? But I feel like since I turned 31, maybe I'm just not like built anymore for like the late night movie sessions and whatnot because we didn't go until like 9:40. Whew, that was a one good gosh god almighty mistake. I'm trying to tell you, I was a little cranky, a little tired, a little beaten from that experience. So, I call myself not dozing, but you know what I'm saying? I was just like very like I call myself yawning a lot. And I know it's not the movie's fault. So I don't want to blame the movie for that. I just know we picked a really bad time to go watch it. I don't know why we keep doing that to ourselves. So I just wanted to just talk to you guys about it. I'm trying to not give as many spoilers, but just be weary that maybe I might like give you a scene here or there, but nothing too spoilery. Especially for manga readers. I'm not gonna talk about what happens after this movie unless, maybe you guys want another video about that, comment down below. So yeah, my favorite scene was actually the beginning, the very beginning. And this is, like I said, you'll see this within the first 5 seconds. It was just a really beautiful set piece with Guillaume just kind of walking through. It looked like all the graves of like all the fallen swordsmen throughout the ages and whatnot. And I swear to you guys, I immediately started thinking about like Boy of the Heron, like, just how beautiful that movie looked. Like I said, Studio Ghibli films. I immediately got Studio Ghibli film vibe. It was just beautiful right there at the beginning. Favorite fight scene. My favorite fight scene was probably immediately Akaza. Anything with Akaza, man. I love Akaza. That's my guy. Cause I want to go into spoilers. Should I do it? Should I do it, guys? Okay, let's go into a tiny spoiler. Tiny spoiler. And I also have a surprise story at the end of this, so please stick around or just skip to a little later in the video. You'll see. But long story short, no, I'm not gonna spoil. I promise I'm not gonna spoil. All I'm gonna say is Akaza should have massacred them. Oh my god. There was no way that Giyu and Tanjiro were going to beat Akaza until talk no jutsu, of course, and plot. Just plot. Because we have to have the good guys win, right? Okay. But it was still my favorite fight, man. That was a really awesome fight. Least favorite scene, and it's not even like it was just bad, was the Shinobu parts. It was heartbreaking, long story short. All of like the things that we kind of touched upon in that fight, the things with her sister, like dude, Doma is diabolical, man. This guy just literally was just downing her the entire fight. It was just a sad moment, yo. And then like the way that it was reported, how the outcome of that fight, it was heartbreaking and heart wrenching. Oh man, I was like, man, they caught me, man. I was like, man, they got me with that. It was like almost wanted to cry real man tears. Another part got one of my one of the friends we brought. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too heavy into spoilers, but I would give it, if I had to give it a rating, right? I'll give it a 4 out of 5, just because some of them flashbacks, man, those flashbacks were long. They weren't as like impactful as previous season. Like I said, the Shinobu stuff was really good. I even liked the Giyu stuff, not Giyu, Jesus, Zenitsu, the Akaza part. Like it was awesome and all. I think I was just more mad because I'm like, Akaza, no way he's about to do the thing. I was like, oh my god, how are they gonna get around that? But then my manga brain came and I was like, oh no, I remember this is that part. Oh, so just long story short, man, plots, man, destroyed destroyed that fight for me. Yeah. So, and then like my biggest gripe too, dude, what is it about like anime fans? Like, look at this, guys. Look, I love the anime community. I love you all, man. I wouldn't say I'm a weeb, but I love anime. Love manga. I've always loved it for years. I loved it when it wasn't cool. I got talked about. I was Naruto running. Yes, I was weird. Like I told y'all before, I was a weird kid. I thought it was cool to run with my friends, doing the anime run with my arms behind my back. You feel me? Pause. That sounded weird. I don't know. But what is wrong with y'all? Why are you guys allergic to this? Jesus. Do you see this? Take this and rub this under y'all godforsaken arms, brother. Jesus Christ. Why do y'all smell like that? Ooh, Jesus, that killed me, man. I was like, God dang, my eyes are watering in this movie. That stuff was stronger than coffee, man. That stuff was keeping me up. But, you know, like other than that, it was a great experience. But the theater I went to, man, the sound design there was awesome, dude. I'm trying to tell you, like, it was magnifique. And that's why I've been choosing this specific movie theater every time I want to go see a movie, because I will never go to an AMC again. I'm sorry if that cost me a freaking sponsor one day. I will never go to a AMC in my life. And why is that? Let's talk about this story here, boys and girls. So right here, man arrested for allegedly peeing during Demon Slayer movie at Surprise Theater. It was wild. I've had so many bad experiences at AMC theaters. I just don't understand whether it reeks or it just people acting a fool in there. Not the seats stink and feel sticky. They're very uncomfortable chairs. They don't have the recliner feature, at least the one that I'm close by. But this one here, they had it even worse. They had how you say, a piss bandit, a leaky warrior, a leaky legend, puddle prankster, golden shower goof. Man, I'm trying to tell you, this is just bad, man. They had a leaky loon on the loose. So a man is facing multiple charges after allegedly peeing inside a movie theater on Friday night around 11 p.m. Surprise police responded to a disturbance at AMC Surprise Point 14 on Litchfield Road. Witnesses told officers that moviegoers confronted a man who had allegedly peed inside the theater during the showing of the new Demon Slayer movie. The suspect, Lemel Hull, was arrested and booked on charges of indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, criminal damage, and refusing to provide a truthful name. So, you know, he was trying to give them the runaround. So they said, "Hey, man, what's your name?" And he promptly responded, "I'm Batman. I'm Batman." No, I'm playing. But no, he apparently just kept giving them a really bad name. So the man who took the video of the incident says Hull stood up, unzipped his pants, and just started pissing. Where did we get these freaking lobotomized losers from? Who thinks, hey man, I'm gonna fuck somebody's day. I'm just gonna screw somebody's day up and just, you know, let me just piss on a few people. Yeah. I just don't see anything wrong with that, right? No, man, these guys are weird. And of course they will be at a freaking dub showing of the movie, guys. So you know how like some people's like worst fear is to get like beat up to like a rap song, like a hard rap song. Like think about that Boondocks, stomp them in the nuts, and they were getting stomped out. No, this guy literally, like, while Zenitsu's sitting there hitting this guy with his seventh form, and the OST is just playing in the background, you just see a flurry of punches just raining upon this guy. You feel me? So I would definitely just, you know, just bury me after that, guys. I'm done. So
I have found the secret that biggest YouTubers don't want you to know. Have you noticed? I've gone viral on TikTok. Doesn't translate over to YouTube. I'm just gonna show
a quick 5 seconds. Long story short, you hear the OST and this guy's hitting the 12th form. I might blur this a smidgen because YouTube doesn't play that about that. But while this man's hitting the 7th form, you just hear that OST in the background as this dude's getting pile drivered. And then we get down to this part here. They just kind of check in on the guy, I guess, after they done whooped on him. And they walk him out of there. Yeah, they just walk him on up out of there. So the issue I have with this story the most though is, yeah, so the dude, like I said, he pulled up, started peeing, but then he sat down like nothing happened. The man tells Arizona Family AMC was very accommodating and gave everyone a refund, the opportunity to continue the film. in a different theater and free snacks, which was fine, I guess. But I just don't understand how AMC, I don't know what energy they're putting into the air. They say that what you put out there is what you kind of sometimes bring back to you. But something about AMC's energy, man, every time I've always had bad experiences. And this just is like a freaking, the icing on the cake there. Excuse me. So, but here's another thing. Like I said, I just have a colossal issue with this here. Hole was released on his own recognizance after his initial court appearance, which just means that he placed it bond and promised that he would come show up to court. So that's it. But this guy is definitely mental and not all the way there. So I don't know why he would even be allowed to be free on the streets. This kind of reminds me of my boy Moist Critical when he was talking about some guy who just literally was like going around sniffing people's butts like a serial butt sniffer. But this one is like, this dude, like, you're literally see that the man is unhinged, an unhinged loon, and he's gonna go around possibly just standing up and pissing on people during movies. So maybe he got some sick weirdo fetish about that. I don't know, just pissing on people without. Yeah, this is weird. I don't get it, bruh. I mean, some people are into different things. I don't think it's ever okay to just piss on random people in a movie theater. I'm sorry. I think we can all agree on that, right? I think so, right? That's crazy, though. But okay, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. If you can, don't forget to like and sub. I'll catch y'all later.